Welcome to a Minecraft video. This is Treston. My cameraman today is Lord Dice, and this is Minecraft. We are playing today on a private server with 3 mods installed: Industrial Craft, Buildcraft, and Integrated Redstone. We have just actually added Buildcraft and Integrated Redstone to Industrial Craft that we had been running before, so we're trying out some of the new features here. And one of the things we set out to do is to build the largest self-sustaining system that we can with the least amount of human interaction. So what I have behind me is what we've affectionately coined the term for as the fortress clock. This is a redstone type clock that uses a dispenser block, redstone repeaters, redstone dust, the tubes from Buildcraft, and, well, a whole bunch of other gadgets that we'll show you more in detail here in a second. The general idea is that every few seconds, the redstone will activate the dispenser, which is right up here, shoots a block out onto a pressure plate that's hidden by this wall, which then gets sucked into a vacuum tube from the Buildcraft mod. But that also activates the redstone dust, the redstone repeaters, which continues the cycle. We found pretty early on that you can't activate the dispensers too rapidly or it tends to bug out and it doesn't actually shoot anything out. So we've got the repeaters in there on a longish delay, and that way it'll do it at a slower pace. It's still a pretty decently quick clock, all things considered, and on the plus side, it doesn't lag me out. I tend to have some nasty graphical lag when we're using the more traditional clocks. We actually implemented a bit of a redundancy system in here, and this mostly was just to say we could, and we wanted to. If you take a look at where Lord Dice is looking now, he is showing you the Buildcraft tubes that we've added. It shoots a block of dirt around, catching it, tossing it over the fortress clock, again for no real reason other than we could, and repeats that cycle. Now what this is doing, it drops onto a pressure plate here beside the fortress clock, which, as Dice is now showing you, leads to a RS NOR latch, which gets set and reset by the motion of the fortress clock itself, getting set every time it activates and reset every time the pressure plate is hit at the end of the tube system. Now, these 2 delays right here are set up to where if for whatever reason the fortress clock gets turned off or bugs out, or say a block just doesn't appear for whatever reason, the tube system will reactivate the fortress clock without any intervention. Now this is handy since for some reason the blocks tend to disappear on us from time to time. However, the Buildcraft seems to be fairly stable, and the dirt block flowing through there has survived for quite a while already. It's been going for at least a half an hour without us even being near the whole time. So what we have this connected to is a series of torches leading up into the rest of our base, which is powering all of our Buildcraft tubes for production and the other things you might want redstone in your base to do on a clock. So that's that, really. Not the most space efficient clock, as you can see. However, it does seem to be very stable, and the redundancy factor kicks in and seems to make it quite functional. So there you have it. I wanted to show a quick shot of what we have the fortress clock actually connected to. If Dice will look around here, it'll show you. We have it coming basically right up through the floor into a series of repeaters here, which then feed out into our various systems. On the floor above us, we actually have all of the chests and wooden tubes and everything that is used in our production facility. And so the clock below us is just sending a pulse out every so often and setting those machines and everything to work. We have chests and tubes for iron and copper and tin and bronze and the whole 9 yard. Plus some wood factory going and a number of other things that all feed off of this redstone, this single pulse, throughout an entire base. So just want to show what that clock was actually being used for as well. Thanks.